Dina Cox, reigning world and Paralympic champion, not just in this, but also in the 500 meters time trial, para indoor cycling as well. Former world and Paralympic champion Margarita Goncharova is in this also. So let's go through the field for this, the 7 in this decider. In lane 9, the bronze medalist in 2000 in Sydney in the Paralympic Games, Maria Fernandez, and bronze in the 400 in last year's Europeans in Berlin. In lane 8 for Japan, silver in the 100 and the 200 in the Asian Games last year, Ayumi Takamura, she's in 8. In 7 for Tunisia, the 5 times major championship silver medalist, Sonia Mansour. In lane 6 for Great Britain, silver in the 400 meters in Berlin at the Europeans a year ago, for Guildford and Godalming AC, Ali Smith. In lane 5 for Russia, silver in long jump here, previously the world champion in Doha, and gold in the Paralympic Games in London, Margarita Goncharova. In lane 4 for Great Britain, the reigning 400 meters world champion and the reigning paracycling time trial world champion, Dina Cox. And in lane 3 for Spain, the 14-year-old in her first major championship from Bilbao, Tania Castillo. What a future. And what a field to find herself in. Cox is the world record holder. A minute .71. Goncharova with that victory in Doha 4 years ago with the championship records. Cox in 4, Goncharova in 5. Castillo, Cox, Goncharova, Smith, Mansour, Takamura, Fernandez. The final of the women's 400 meters. T38. They were held a very long time, but now they're away in this T38. Coordination impairment final, and Cox getting off to a very good start, and Goncharova as well, and not just her. Takamura looks to have got off to a blinding start as well for Japan in the outside lane in lane 8. Cox fighting hard in the middle with Goncharova. Mansour has gone up very well also, who's been winning major championship medals since the 2006 Worlds. Silver in the 1 and the 2 in the Paralympic Games in Beijing in 08. And she's absolutely flown through at the moment. Ali Smith also going well in lane 6. But wait for Cox and Goncharova in the closing straight to come into their own. And Cox is beginning to look good already. They're a bit spread out here. Goncharova in the lead, Cox in second place as they straighten out. Mansour battling for second at the moment. Cox fighting back against Goncharova in the final 50. Goncharova's still got a bit to give. She looks like she's got her title back. Cox still with an opportunity, and she just made it in the end, Goncharova. But only just ahead of Cox. 1:02.08 is a new championship record, and Goncharova's broken her own mark from 4 years ago, and Cox for a moment looked as if she might just have got it, but Goncharova held on. She just had enough of energy left. Mansour with a new African record with the bronze for Tunisia. But what an astonishing dramatic record. Quite the climax. Mansour, who's been winning medals for the past 13 years. Goncharova, who 3 years out, she's back and she's world champion again. She's been European champion as well. Dina Cox is dethroned, having taken gold in London in front of a home crowd 2 years ago. The Paralympic champion, denied this time by Goncharova, who won 3 golds in London 2012. Quite the finish. It took Goncharova quite a while. They were alongside each other. Mansour had got off to a brilliant start. Cox and Goncharova quite a solid one in lanes 4 and 5 respectively. Mansour then began to fade a little bit. Goncharova coming into her own with a noticeable slight lead over Cox by that stage, which was never reeled in by the British athlete. Goncharova making it. Did a very, very good job in the end of holding Cox off.
And in the javelin, Ruder in the bronze medal position.
And what a win for Goncharova in the end. Takamura put a lot into that race, and she's being held off the track at the moment. The margin in the end, 0.12 of a second. Goncharova with the win ahead of Cox, who really pushed, really tried, the world record holder. The woman who broke the world record winning in Rio so famously and gloriously, having won on the track across town earlier in the week. Goncharova, she's back, and she's world champion, and doesn't that heat things up for Tokyo?
The leaders alternated in each round. Her best is 41.60.
It means a lot. It means a huge amount to be world champion again, having been out of the sport for 3 years for reasons that were, you know, nothing to do with her. It was part of a bigger picture. But she's looked after herself while she's out. Moscow-based, and she's bringing a gold medal back with her again. Margarita Goncharova, the world champion, and a championship record too. Cox dethroned with the silver. Sonia Mansour